Hey, Diane. Hey, Golden. Hey, y'all. Hey. Woo. Welcome to the castle. If you guys are new here, welcome. And if you're not new, welcome back. Y'all seen the title. Today was a very crazy day in this space, okay? We'll just say that. Street sector, whatever the hell name you want to call the sector, okay? Trash sector, whatever y'all want to call it. But hey, it is what it is. First things first. Tomorrow, if you're hearing this live, tomorrow I'm going to come back and I really want to go in depth, like in a few videos, okay? But overall, Marcus, let's talk about the real content first before we talk about the drama. And yeah, guys, if you're up in here, be sure to hit the like button and help me push the live out, okay? I know the streets are busy. It is what it is, but we're still here, all right? So yes, hit the like button, hit the red heart in the chat, help get some more people up in here. Hey, Nico. Hey, D Shields. Yes, Mark has been pumping out these videos, y'all, but they are actually really, really good. So if y'all are not tuned in, be sure to tune in, and then we're going to come back tomorrow. Because I was supposed to tell y'all about them earlier, and then that way we could talk about them now, but it was just so much going on. I'm like, you know what? The streets were busy, so maybe I wouldn't be able to catch everything, but there is at least like 5 videos. I know 2 of them is with Quita. People in the comments say she's the female Polo, if you're familiar with Polo from his channel. And she's just raw and uncut. So I know she had one video, and then after that, there's another video that say after the interview. So you got to catch both of them. The first one, the second one, and then we're going to come back and talk about them. And then there is another one with Chris. You know, it's different Chris on the Atlanta Street interview, but our Chris, baby boy Chris. Okay, the one with Chris and Josiah, that Chris. But Chris lost his roommate. So R.I.P. to Chris' roommate, okay? That's unfortunate. Hey, Forgiven. You busy but you're listening? Okay, Golden. Thank you for being here. But hey, Forgiving, how you doing? So yeah, Chris lost his roommate, y'all. R.I.P. to the young man. Okay, so definitely watch that video too. And then I know earlier this evening he released another video, and it was about a guy saying, you know, when he was 13, don't quote me on the numbers now, I think he was 13 years old, he went to jail and was facing the death penalty or whatever. Okay, so it's a lot we got to talk about. Hey, KP. So yeah, guys, be sure to run over there to his channel, watch especially part 1 and after the interview with Quita. And if you go to his channel, it's gonna be like the last 5 videos I'm talking about. The one with Chris and his roommate, and which one I just said, the young man that said he was facing a death penalty and stuff like that. And then we're gonna talk about it tomorrow. If you're not a Marcus fan, that's okay. I know it's some of y'all that don't do Marcus. It's okay. It's still some up in here that like, you know, the content and whatever. But KKP girl, how you doing? But yes, overall the streets was really, really busy. So me myself still got to go back. Like the one with, I just went off the thumbnail, the one with the guy about the death penalty. But yeah, so we're gonna watch it together. We're gonna come back tomorrow. Okay. So as far as street sector or whatever you want to call the sector, the first person I saw when I came on here was D from Truth Sector. Okay. D was live and I started to drop down, but I said, you know what? No, I'm not going to drop down. So I just stayed in the bushes. Why? Because every time, and I mean every time, like something be going on and I drop down or say, then, you know, I didn't want nobody to have time to deflect and move the focus to me. So I just stayed in the bushes and never said a word. That way nobody can say I said this or I said that, whatever. Basically, now I'm telling you that she did 2 videos. But she went live several times. But overall, there's 2 videos that's still up, live streams actually. So if you didn't know, well, now you know, and make sure you go check it out. It's 2 of them, and it's her and the people that we don't give commentary about over here. They're not getting along. So, you know, the people across the way, over the highway, over the railroad tracks, down the street, them people. So, yeah, definitely go over there and go check it out. And we're going to move right along. What else happened out here? But I see the chat pretty quiet. How's everybody doing? But yeah, what else? And actually, the first one that D have, make sure you listen to that very carefully. Okay, that's a 20-something minutes one, because there's some tea that was spilled in that one. So make sure you go listen to it, and you'll get all the little pieces that you need for whatever. This is like a roadmap. I'm just trying to tell y'all where to go, okay? Just a quick rundown of what happened. So what else I saw? As far as my name have been getting ran everywhere on everybody's channel. At this point, like I said, guys, it is what it is. I'm not engaging. I'm not engaging with none of these people. So don't sit there and just feel like, oh, she don't want to give commentary about whatever is being talked about her. I'm not debunking anything. All right. I'm not engaging with nobody. So yes, I know everybody keep going live. It's VQ this, VQ that, VQ this. It's fine. All right. It's not fine, but it's fine. Me mentally, like, no. I know how to do this. I'm not new to the YouTube streets. Okay. I'm true to these streets. And I know that if you don't feed a fire, it can't go anywhere. And I just choose not to engage because actually there is one person that actually disappeared off this app, came back on this app. I'm not subscribed to her or anything, but for some odd reason, I'm not going to sit up there and lie and say, I watched the video because I did it. I don't have no interest in hearing any single thing that you're talking about. Am I fully aware there's videos being done on me? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I know how to deal with this individual, maybe when some other people don't. I know if you don't engage, it don't go anywhere. And on top of that, remember that term? Remember that famous term? Never engage, just document everything. Well, that's what I'm doing, okay? Because right now, right now, I have a lot of stuff that I was slandered about before they deleted their channel and got off the app. So yeah, I'm just keeping my hands clean and documenting everything. Okay. Hey Raquel. Hey Gracia. You say hi vibes in chat. You say I'm blessed just listening to the news. Okay, D. Thank you for being here. And hey Rack. So yes, y'all. So that's when it comes to me. And that's just one of the few. But like I said, I'm not basically to me it seemed like I'm back on the app. I'm trying to find my next candidate for court. So because I know better, I do better. Okay. I'm not engaging. I'm not interested. Okay. So we're gonna move right along. And as far as everybody else, what else I'm supposed to say? Keep talking. I'm on the internet. I'm fully aware that people are gonna talk about me. I'm not worried or bothered. And I'm damn sure not losing no sleep. Okay. And y'all know, don't be like, girl, do you know that stuff be affecting you? I know how to log off. If you're new to my channel, when people say that I'm strong, I'm definitely strong. Okay. So if I'm sitting up here saying now that, oh, people talk about me and I don't care, guys, I tell you all the time that I know how to function on YouTube. Like today, you know what I did today? Instead of waking up and coming on the internet, like, oh, let me go scour these streets and go see what's going on, I redirected my entire energy and my day. I was the author of my day. I said, no, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to go on YouTube and I'm not going to go see what anybody have going on. I'm going to start my day first and then I will come on YouTube. Because what I wasn't going to allow to happen was I wasn't going to allow anybody to shift my energy from positive to negative just by logging on an app. That sets the tone for my entire day. And I'm not doing that, okay? So I said, well, if I go and start doing positive things first and then see the negative after, I know how to redirect my own energy. So that's why I'm trying to say, if you are on social media and you're going through a lot of stuff, maybe logging on the app as soon as you wake up is not the best thing because you set the tone for your day. I know that's how it is with me. We're not doing that, okay? So yeah, I said, no, I'm going to set my tone, then see the BS. So that's what I did. And it worked out just fine. So yeah, what else I need to tell y'all? So yeah, I'm not going back and forth with anyone. I tell everybody all the time that that's not my content. All right? It's not. So it is what it is. Oh, another thing, another announcement, okay? I am no longer doing videos. Like how, if everybody is familiar with my channel, how I do stuff, whatever, I'm no longer doing videos. I'm no longer doing any favors. I'm not doing none of that, okay? I've been telling y'all from summer that I'm going to come up with my price chart. My price chart is not for me doing whatever to the, getting, it's for my time. It's for my time. Because if you don't know anything, what I do is very time consuming. Okay? Very time consuming. So as far as all that stuff I'm talking about, I'm gonna help people with court and I'm gonna this and all the stuff I used to say, I'm not doing none of that anymore. On YouTube, I don't get any favors from people that okay, how should I say it? I don't get any favors, okay? But the people that supports me supports the heck out of me. I'm tired of being that girl that say, I'm doing this and that and that and that. It's way too much. It's way too much. And my entire day going and trying to find this, trying to this, try to that. It's a lot. Okay? So I'm gonna start treating my shit like a service. Okay? Seriously. And that's another way for me to be able to give back to my people. Because now in reality, it feels like I'm investing a lot of time. Because if anybody have ever did one video that I did or whatever, they would know how time consuming it is. And then when you start talking about hours and hours and hours of different people, it gets chaotic. It's a lot to keep up with. So no, I'm not doing anything anymore. I'm being pulled in too many different directions and I can't keep up. All right. So it is what it is. Anybody have any questions about that? And I've actually been saying this offline a lot. Like I've been saying this, I'm gonna stop doing it. I'm gonna stop doing it. But yeah, I'm definitely tired because a lot of times when just say anybody will ask me for something. When I send it to this person, I know how I know that it's going to other places, and I don't like that. Okay. So to avoid all of the other stuff that's going on, all the behind the scenes and stuff, I'm just not doing that anymore. It's a bit much because then I got to worry about who's trying to flag me, who's trying to this, who's trying to that. Somebody will sit up there and try to set me up to send them this, and it's just a whole lot of stuff that come into it. So yeah, you said protect your peace. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff, and the last thing I want on this app is any legal issues with anything. So I don't know. It's not a specific person or event or whatever happened that made me come to this decision, but I just know I've been saying it from summer. Like I got to come up with my price chart, got to come up with my price chart. I just feel like if I'm going to take 30 minutes to sit away from my children to be doing a service for somebody on the internet, I should be getting paid. That's just where it's at. I should be getting paid. There's no reason for me to be saying, mommy can't paint your nails right now. Give me an hour because I got to find this receipt for XYZ and whatever. And then I done dedicated a whole hour. What did I gain? What did I gain? Nothing. So yeah, this been a long time coming, and I finally say, you know what? I'm just going to make the announcement that I'm not doing that anymore. It's too much. So yes, as soon as I get my prices, and I know I've been putting it off and putting it off and procrastinating, but I'm definitely going to try to figure it out some kind of way and put it up where people know that, hey, I need this from VQ. I'm going to have to hit her cash app immediately before she send me something, okay? It just is what it is. I need to get to a point on YouTube where I can give back to my moderators. I could give back to my subscribers. I could give back to our channel residents. Castle residents. And in order to do stuff like that, YouTube is a business. So you make money on one end, but you give back on another end. Like, I don't want to sit here. I've always said that. Me personally, I wish I could get to the point on YouTube where I might not be 1 million people making millions of dollars a month, but I want to get somewhere comfortable where I could at least look out for my mods and be like, you know what I'm saying? Here, girl, here go $500. That's why I don't want a lot of people too. That's one reason too. I don't want a lot of people because then I sit there and be like, what if you have 6 mods and you say, okay, I'm gonna give this one 500, this one 500. Payday, I get paid, you get paid. I want to get to that point where I can look out for my people because I can't have a successful show without them. So you get what I'm saying? It is what it is. If I didn't have one mod up in here, do you think that I'll be able to just say, hold on, y'all, I'm running in the house, whatever. I'll be back in 5 minutes, music playing, whatever. And I'll be worrying myself to death. I wonder what the hell is going on in that chat. So they're my eyes when I'm not even looking. And shout out to them, okay? So I needed to say that. So that's why I came to that. Yeah, I got to be making money one way to be able to put it back into them and the channel and everybody in another way. What else we need to talk about? And if you're up in here, guys, be sure to hit the like button. You said do what you got to do. Yeah. I can't keep just wasting my time. Because sometimes it's like I'll be offline and it be so much going on. And it's just like YouTube. I got to be able to show at the end of the day what I'm doing all of this for. You get it? That's all. So let me see what has happened out here. And like I said, I don't have a list or whatever. And this is why, the rundown or whatever I give you it's not as fun as like before because you can't even involve everybody without everybody getting in their feelings. I really wish it could be like that. Cause nothing, when I come live and I like now I'm talking to y'all, nothing I'm talking about is being malicious. From my lens, when I come live, right? From my lens, I don't think what I do is malicious. I just simply said, okay, I came on here, I saw Gracia live. Gracia said this, Gracia said that. Forgiving was mad, girl. Forgiving went live and said, Gracia, you this, that, and they was going back and forth. I'm not adding my 2 cents. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm not telling you who was wrong. I'm just a freaking roadmap trying to tell you, hey, this happened, that happened, that happened. I don't see how that's someone to being malicious, but hey, you know what I mean? But hey, so yeah, every time somebody say don't talk about me, don't this, don't that, whatever, then the news is not as fun, or not news, because I'm not the news, but whatever I do, the tea that I bring, it's not as interesting because all the parties that's involved in it is not in it. So at this point, it's like, why even bother? You get it? So yeah. Oh, so let me tell you. Let's fast forward to Westy. So I know Westy and Will, you know, Wick, West Indy is Wick, according to her baby daddy. And he did a live too. So she was live and he was live. It seemed to me, because I wasn't on here when they went live. So, hey, Miss Darlene, how you doing? I wasn't on here when they went live, but by the time I caught them, both of them was already live, right? So I'm looking like, well, who went live first? I don't know, but it seemed like he did because hers was like, oh, you know, we look at the time. Like one might be live an hour, but long story short, I clicked on her live. I wasn't even there 5 minutes. I know she was just saying like, overall, she was saying that the part I caught that Will come off as like he's sending her mixed messages offline, okay? And I'm like, well, what she mean by that? Because I mean, on one hand, as her unborn baby's father, right? According to her, that's her child's father. So I would assume that he's gonna call you or text you and be like, hey, are you okay? Did you eat today? Da da da, whatever. That's the right thing to do, but she's sending the message like the way she was saying it, like he is leading her on or sending her the wrong messages. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me, okay? But I didn't catch the whole live. Like I said, it's impossible to watch everybody and watch their whole life, okay? So yeah, that stuck out to me. So I mean, if Will is coming on here acting like, oh, they're not together, but they are together, that's crazy, okay? Did anybody up in here actually watch Week today, aka West Indy? And then I know on Will's live, when he was live, when I got on his live, he was live for a minute. I clicked on it, the part where he dropped the StreamYard link and the guy got up on the panel and it was one of his guests, like subscribers, went up on the panel and he was talking. Now, did he have several people on the panels after that? Or did like that guy was up there and then the guy dropped down? Now that's the part you got to go find out, okay? All I know was it was a guy on the panel and the guy was asking him, well, if he live in ATL, why he don't have a car and stuff like that. So it was like a subby sound off. That's the energy it was given. They get to hit the panel, come talk to him, say whatever they say. He said maybe he plays with her mind. Yeah. And I could see that. I could see that. Like, you know, not to bash him or anything. I'm just saying what it appears to look, you know, from the outside looking in, that he might maybe be offline sending her, hey, baby, I miss you. You know, those texts. It's a different energy from a text. One could just be mean like, hey, I'm checking on you and my baby. And another one might just mean, hey, girl, I'm trying to come see you. Let me get some, you get what I'm saying? Let me get some real quick energy. So yeah, it seems to me that from the way she was acting, like he is sending her the messages like he still want to be in a relationship or whatever. But then he said that they're not together. So maybe you could just, you know, go watch her and go watch him and come to your own conclusion on what you think about it, okay? So Forgiving said basically he's playing like he wants to be with her, then changes his mind. He'll tell her they not together, but she can't be with no one else. That's what I gathered. And that right there, let me put forgiving up here. That right there, you can't be sending people them wrong messages, okay? He'll tell her they not together, but she can't be with no one else. No. It's either you're going to be with her or you're not going to be with her. You can't tell her who to be with. You know, if you don't want to be with her, that is playing with people's emotions. He said there's a lot of snake out here. Let them speak talkish about you. That's what they do when they are mad. Just keep it moving. Protect your peace vibes. Yeah, I told y'all. I told y'all. When I get upset with somebody, I just address stuff one time and I move on. I don't have no attachment issues, guys. I say what I got to say and I move on. And then whatever you want to say after that, that's on you. I don't move mentally. I'm not there anymore. Hey, Warlord. He said, good evening, VQ in chat. Everyone is back tonight. Well, I've just been missing everyone. When check at night, normally it's late. I know, Warlord, you've been MIA. It's good to see you. I know real life, you probably was dealing with some real stuff, but shout out to you. It's good to have you back with us. So Forgiving said, and shout out to you for being a Castle resident. Forgiving said, I can't watch Pastor W because he is Forgiving girl, you in the wrong sector. You in the wrong sector, honey. It's okay. It's okay. I do be clicking over there sometime. Okay, you talking about beef sector? But definitely. You said, oh, you talking, never mind. You said Pastor W. I thought you was talking about the pastor from beef sector, but you talking about Pastor Will. Oh, I get it. See, Forgiving, that's why they be saying we got to put a name on stuff because then people be picking up strays. Look at that. I thought you were talking about the dude from beef sector just now. And she works my nerves. However, she's still pregnant. No need to stress her. Uh-huh. Yeah. You're welcome, Warlord. I'm just sitting here running my mouth as usual. You know, I'm trying to be a little bit more mindful of the stuff I say, which I'm always pretty careful about whatever I say on the internet. But I'm trying to be a little bit more mindful because at the end of the day, I never want to send the energy as I'm a bully or because I'm not, okay? And I never want to send the message like I'm just so mean. So like Forgiving say right there, like, yeah, we could talk about Westy, but ain't nobody finna really go in and be like, F you, Westy. Oh, Westy, you and Mammy did. You get what I'm saying? She is pregnant. And yes, the last thing I want to do is be adding extra pressure on people while they're pregnant. You get it? So I say what I got to say. Now, if you decide that you want to see what else happened between her and the wheel and the text, then you got to go over there. Okay? That's it. He said, no, I call Will Pastor. He's a fake preacher. LOL. I get it now. Yeah, I was having a little slow moment. I get it now. But yeah. So what else? So I touched on Will Westy. I know Montez went live. I did not even get a chance to click on his live. And then, so I can't tell you what happened in that, but I know he went live. I think I was charging my phone. I just couldn't. It was too much going on. And then I know Vaughn went live. And on Vaughn's live, you know, that's ATV Vaughn. On his live, I clicked on, gave him his thumbs up and stuff. He was over there watching, cleaning chicken wings. So I assumed that he was starting dinner. Yep, so I was like, that's what's up. He was over there cooking. All right, who else I saw? Who else I saw today? I saw Vaughn. Then it was somebody else I was going to tell y'all about. He'll come back to me. Hey, Champagne. Hey, girl. How you doing? Yeah, it was somebody else I was going to tell y'all after. That's where I messed up. I didn't write nothing down. I didn't. I said, I'll remember. But MGO. It was MGO. So MGO went live too. And MGO, that live is very interesting. Did I finish it? No. She was live. I clicked on before I could even say hello. I wasn't able to. I couldn't stay. Okay. So yeah, MGO went live, and I know in that live, from what I'm hearing, little buzzing. So this is allegedly. I gotta go watch it all, and you gotta go watch it all. So right now, allegedly, MGO is no longer entertaining people that's out here bashing her and whatever. It have escalated to another space, and now I gotta go watch it, and you gotta go watch it to see who's in trouble with MGO, who she's doing what with, and all of this stuff. Okay. Hey, Tash Mob Live new sub. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. That's what's up. I appreciate you. Welcome to the castle. So yeah. So Tash, I'm just sitting here giving the people, or Castle Cousins and or Castle Resident, a quick rundown of everything I saw in the YouTube streets. So now they know who went live, who another thing, bring me back to this thing. If you go over there to Dee's community tab in Truth Sector, after the live, the second live that she did, she started posting a lot on her community tab. So when you go over there, you see the 2 videos. You have to also go on the community tab, and then you'll see old videos from months ago. Basically, her channel been busy today. Okay, so run over there and go see. I don't think I'm missing anybody. You say you'll be up in about 15 to 20 minutes. Okay. Okay, Golden. And we have somebody backstage. Hey, Hassan.
What up, Vibes Queen? How you doing?
I'm
I'm
good.
doing great. No,
How are
I'm just
you?
my salute to the chat. What up, Tosh? Salute, Golden. Salute to the chat. No, my bad about the other day when I had music. That when I came hit your panel the other day because I
Yeah.
was outside in the event. No, what I was trying to say at that time, um, you really don't have to explain yourself because by now everybody should know who you are or whatever, and that goes for
Mm-hmm.
everybody. No one really has to explain themselves no more at this point. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of breath, in my opinion.
Yeah, I
Because,
understood what you were saying in that. Yeah, but the music, it didn't affect me.
yeah,
Not
yeah,
yet. It didn't pick it up.
yeah. Because usually when I'm outside, I was at the hookah lounge that day, and when I hit pen, I just want to chill, smoke my hookah, drink my soda, and just enjoy the vibe.
I didn't know that you smoke hookah. I thought you was an angel, Hassan. Ain't nothing
No,
wrong with
who?
a hookah. I'm just saying, I'm messing with you.
Yeah, yeah. The other day, what was it? 2 days ago, yesterday, or whatever it was. Yeah, I was at this nice place, a hookah lounge.
You know
Because
what's
you,
crazy? I've never did that.
I mean,
I've never had a hookah experience.
it can get you dizzy if you smoke a lot. Don't smoke a lot. Just do it a little bit. Because if you do it like for hours, then yeah, because people do it for 3, 4 hours, it's bad.
Yeah.
But
Well,
but
shout
always
out to
have
you. Mhm.
yeah, but always have your soda or water to drink.
Yeah, but I was explaining that in the beginning of this live earlier on. I was like, yeah, I'm not going back and forth with anyone. I give everybody the same energy.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
It
and
doesn't
you,
make me. It doesn't make me soft. I just know how to move on social media. That's it. When I tell people that, do you even realize that when you're looking for a job now, they're going to your social media a lot of time to go see?
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's bad right now.
Seriously, yes. Hey, Copper,
And I
y'all
and I
started earlier than my
my
bad.
bad,
Go
good.
ahead.
My bad. Go ahead, my bad.
No, go ahead. I was reading what my mom said. She said y'all started earlier than I thought. No, we actually started as scheduled at 11. Yeah.
Mm. No, what I was saying about your title, the YouTube world is on fire today. I just came from multiple different sectors. It's like, damn, this is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy, crazy stuff.
Yeah, as far
But
as I was telling them earlier, as far as whatever it come when with me, I'm used to people calling my name. It's been so many slander on this app when it comes to my name, you know?
yeah,
And I think people have this impression now, like, if I say something one time, it's okay. Even if I slandered Hassan, as long as I say it one time, it's okay. Or if I say it 3 times, then it's no longer okay. No, it's not okay. Number one, number two, or three. Okay? So
yeah,
that's
yeah.
why you're not on Facebook? Me either.
Oh, you left Facebook? Damn.
I don't have a Facebook. I don't post anything on social media, so I don't need any other social platforms. I don't have YouTube. YouTube and IG, and I only use IG for receipts. You know,
Okay.
so
Yeah, yeah. Facebook is crazy. TikTok. It's like, damn. But it is what it is, you know?
yeah. They said we got Hassan on the panel. Yes, Hassan is our Casa resident.
What
Thanks,
up?
Gemini. So yeah, I'm just cooling. I'm still trying to be consistent.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know. Do you? Well, I know you probably don't. I don't know why I'm even thinking that you probably watch Alyssa Kim. It's a
Uh,
girl named Alyssa Kim. I've
Maybe
seen
I,
this. Hmm?
maybe I have been in her chat because there's so many channels that I even is that I forgot. Maybe I can't say yes or no. Maybe because there's a lot of channels that I'm sub to that even I forgot about. Wait, I'm sub to him. I'm sub to her. But
Yeah.
maybe. But I don't think I heard that name before. But yeah, what about her?
No, Alyssa Kim.
Yeah,
That's one of the young ladies that I'm gonna start giving commentary about. Nothing negative because she don't do nothing negative on her channel, but I know it's other little stuff that's popping up now. Like she's I think 30 something, early 30s probably, but her husband, well now his ex-husband is like almost 70 or is 70. I gotta get the ages correct. So they got a divorce and then he wasn't on the internet for like a year. Now he's back on the internet. He done made another channel and he just been running it up off her name. Now it's like all this, it's a lot of drama going on. Uh-huh. I know some people up in here actually watch her. So that's one person I'm gonna start talking about.
okay, okay.
People that don't be going back back and forth with reactors. That's what I'm looking for because I'm a reaction channel. I'm not a beefing channel. Okay, the castle nor the beach house are beefing channels.
Yeah,
So I want to find the people that when I give a reaction about them, they're not all out here talking about F that
yeah.
BVQ. And they don't even go back and forth with reactors. They know that it's whatever they put out we're talking about. So I go on this girl channel all the time.
Mm.
I don't hear her talking about F them haters or they're just haters or they just look. Never. Mm-hmm.
No, 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 no. You're right, and I also follow a lot of people similar to that. But every channel has like their issues with others. Maybe it's not as bad as we've seen, but it's like there's a messiness. People striking, people trying to do something fishy. It's everywhere. That's what I'm trying to say. You know.
Right. Mm-hmm. But you know what, Hassan? I guess my biggest thing that I'm going through right now is, and no disrespect to the beef sector. I don't have no smoke with nobody for real, for real. I mean, I don't drop down. I'm more watch from the clouds. The only people I still drop down in their chat is like SK, Lemon, and that's pretty much it. Okay, from
Oh,
back then. But the
oh,
thing, huh?
I say you be on lemon.
No, not all the time, but what I'm saying, if I was gonna drop down anywhere, it would be those places, like to say hi. You know what I mean? Because of the
Yeah,
history. But the thing is, I don't be over there like that. But when I say stuff, it's not like a sign of disrespect. What
yeah,
I'm saying is, when I was over there, I know I'm not a doxer. Not saying everybody over there is a doxer. What I'm saying is, I didn't fit in. I'm not gutter. I don't do the pull ups. I'm not doing all this extra crap, calling nobody job. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I didn't fit in. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna move on to came over street sector, right? It
Yeah.
wasn't all that going on. So when all this stuff started following me to a whole nother sector, and the people in the sector are like just cutthroat, real gutter. These really feel like the streets in real life.
Yes, but the most.
You don't see how I'm out of my comfort zone. I'm not from the streets. So if I'm not from the streets in real life, I'm not from the
Hmm.
streets on the internet neither.
Yeah, yeah,
So
and
why
the
would I leave that in beef sector and then come over here and be going through the same thing? I'm
no,
not interested.
no, good point. But the Mo 3 sector is the worst that I've seen so far. But here's the thing, though: the stuff that everybody's going through on the internet is a good lesson in a way. What I mean by that, so when you do move up and and you start going to new sectors, bigger channels, start hanging out, they come on your panel, you go on their panel. At least you get you prepared, because the higher you go, the worse in a way it's gonna get. More
No, that's what
eyeballs.
I'm saying. That's what I was saying, that whatever people say on the internet about me does not affect me. And that the quicker they realize that is the quicker they'll understand me. I don't get in my feelings about YouTube. I don't care what you talking about. I don't be offline crying. I'm not doing all that. Okay, that's the point I'm trying to make. So you're just talking to like talk till you get blue in the face. I don't care. I might address something one time just so my subbies know that hey, I'm not really that girl that they're trying to pay me out to be, but I'm not gonna keep explaining and explaining and explaining. Thank you, Gemini. That's going to be so helpful for like the people. That's what I was probably thinking too, that while I'm giving the reaction about whatever I'm talking about, maybe it's best to just drop it. Because somebody will say, well, she was telling us to go to D from Truth Sector. They might not even know who D for. You get what I'm saying? So then when they
Yeah.
have the link, it take them right to the live I'm telling them. So yeah, I'm like, I'm not trying to have no malicious content or this and that, whatever. I'm just simply trying to be a roadmap, telling you what you missed throughout the day.
Hmm. But you know the channel Gemini just put. I'm already been subscribed to that. That's crazy, to that channel.
You are? Oh, MGO, the live?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The one, yeah, that one.
Oh, because that's our Castle resident MGO.
Oh, okay, okay.
You don't be
Yeah,
no, you just like, hey, I support them. I see you live. I'm gonna stop by.
yeah. Because I'm telling you, I'm subscribed to so many channels. Some I haven't even been there in a while. When they like their live come up or they're one of their posts, like, wait, who's this? And I look, I'm sub to them. Damn. So I just try to support the best way I can. Leave a comment, watch a little bit. But yeah,
hmm
yeah. But it is what it is. And
Like
then that, yeah.
I know sometimes somebody will drop down and be like, oh, you're so boring. Oh, Golden is carrying your whole show and this and that. I laugh at people like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I look like, no disrespect to Golden. Is she more, do she add an extra layer of fun to the show? Absolutely. But don't ever get it twisted. At the end of the day, I've always held down my own show.
Mm,
I've always held down my own show. When I was in my first sector, I did every show by myself, unless it was Saturday nights when all of us had a virtual party doing tickets. All of us used to be on StreamYard, but we're all from different states. And you scratch your
mm,
ticket from whatever state you're from. I scratch my Florida ticket. You get it? And we used to have a scratch off. And whoever win the highest, like you'll have $100, I'll have $100. You can have $2, $5, $10, whatever you want. You pick your tickets. But whoever win that scratch off and have the most money to go cash in, they won the round. You get it? So
yeah,
that's what
yeah.
we used to do. But the point I'm trying to make is I ran that show every night by myself whenever I went live. And then sometimes on Saturday they come up. Then I went to Beef Sector. All my shows were by myself,
Mm,
unless one or two. Then I came to Street Sector. All my shows were by themselves. until I had a co-host. Then I no longer had a co-host. Then I went back to doing my shows by myself. So with Golden being here now, yeah, she adds to the show, but don't ever take away from me that I've always done my show solo though.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I
I,
mean?
oh yeah, yeah. Everybody's different, and that's the beauty. We can't be all the same because if we're all the same, it's gonna be boring as hell. So everybody that hits the links or have their own shows bring different perspective, and that's what
Yeah.
I like. You know, it is what it is, though.
Hmm. So
Uh,
yeah, and that's not no shit. Don't even know what time it is. They be trying to come in between us, but it's not gonna happen. Okay.
hmm. Shout out to Wade. You saw that?
Oh, what Wade did. Oh, hey Wade. He said, "Hello, chat. I love Copper. Somebody hacked my YouTube." You can't say you love Copper and then go talk about somebody hack your YouTube. That is you, Wade. Cause Wade, Copper, you see this? Copper, I see a storyline brewing with your name in it. Oh my gosh, Copper, where you at, girl? I
Damn.
see somebody going live with Copper and Wade name in the title. Thank you so much, Wade. Let me stop before I get something started. Oh gosh, right? Because I might be just sitting up here making a damn joke. He said Casanova is all over the kissing bandit creeping. Just don't be a kissing and a talking bandit. Oh, I don't like them kind of kiss and tell. But shout out to you, Wade. Thank you. Oh.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know, everything's crazy. Vibes Queen.
She said, I'm swinging for my Casanova. Okay, Copper, I see you, girl. You said Dirty's link. Thank you. Thank you, Gemini. Shout out to you. Yeah. But sometimes I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I'm not perfect. Like I would never spark up a live and just cuss somebody out. But overall, the message I'm trying to send is I'm trying to do better. You know what's crazy? Sometimes people be on live hollering and screaming. Do you
Yeah.
know if you do that every single day, the toll that takes on your body, your brain,
Oh yeah.
everything? You could even be online yelling and have a freaking stroke. God forbid.
Vibes Queen. Have you been around when they had a Fight Club or no?
Hold on 1 second. Hold that thought, Hassan. Let me verify. Hey, is this you? Maybe you got to get off the Wi-Fi, close all your tabs, and come back. We can't hear you. You got to go through your steps again. I'm going to kick you and come back.
Welcome.
Yeah, but what you said, my bad. You said Fight Club?
Yeah. Do you know what that is or no?
No. What is it?
So years ago, well, it's done now. There's a channel used to be called Fight Club, and a lot of people come from the big channels with like 50,000 subscribers, 20,000, 5,000, and they all just come and they have a debate. Depends on the host, whatever they're talking about, and they always argue. And that show will go 3 times, like 3 different timelines, like one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and one at night. The overnight people, and it used to be a lot of fun, but it's all over. And that arguments help people how to communicate, how to talk. You know, people praise it. But it's called
Yeah.
Fight Club on YouTube.
Oh, never seen that.
Well, yeah, it's been done. They shut that down like 2 years ago.
Hey,
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, we
yeah.
can hear you.
Oh, good.
Oh, what up, Golden?
Hey, how are you, Hassan? Hey, host vibes. How's
Hey,
everyone doing? Hello, chat.
I'm doing
Hi.
good. I'm
I'm
doing good.
good. You finished running the streets? Did you go turn in your pass yet?
Um, I just left out of Costco. I
No,
didn't.
I'm just saying, did you go turn in your pass that you got to go run around? It's a you remember this?
Oh, okay. I might be in trouble. But
It's
yeah, yeah, because my pass, I was supposed to be back before a certain hour. You know those passes, you get a curfew, so I'm gonna be on timeout probably. You know, uh, Grandma Golden. You know,
but hold
hey
on one
everyone.
second. Hold on one
Okay.
second. I didn't want to just cut you off a sign or like dismiss you.
Oh no, you're
Was
good.
you
Yeah,
finished with your thought?
yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Golden got it. You're good. I was
Hey,
done.
you know what, Hassan? I was listening to what you were saying, and like you said, a lot of people. I'm not saying I hate to say this because it's the truth. I'm realizing a lot of these people on this app are they are not at that level. Like you said, they don't understand variety and people with different perspectives. Like it could be the three of us and we have different perspectives. That's what makes a show interesting. And a lot of people don't get it, and that's why it's just best to have people like my, you know, sometime. Oh God.
You okay?
I think her Wi-Fi is cool. Damn.
Or maybe somebody called her. It sounded like she went out.
Yeah.
Probably did.
The crazy YouTube streets. But that's where people got to be neutral and understanding, so that way you can go to certain place. That's why I stay out of people's business. But a lot of people, they put themselves in a mess, or other people drag them into mess.
You all hear me?
Yeah.
Too late. It's too
Okay.
late for
I'm
me. Yeah,
sorry.
you're good. Go ahead.
That was my son, the one that they say I neglected, the one I don't talk to. I neglected both of my children. So yeah,
Yeah,
that was my son calling me to see if I was going out of Costco to pick him up something else. So anyway, enough of that. The haters. The haters, because I was a better mother than you were.
Oh
damn.
gosh. The
Anyway,
shade.
yeah,
That was a whole
the
damn
haters.
palm tree. Did it hit you? Did it hit you a sign? Did that palm tree hit you?
And even with co-parenting, I see my son all the time.
No,
Yeah.
it didn't. No, it
Damn.
didn't.
Yeah,
Hassan
my
looking like
child
I ain't
didn't
saying
want my
nothing. Did
child
you?
didn't want to. Huh?
No, I was
I didn't hear you.
laughing. I said, "Did you pay attention when I said Hassan? Did that palm tree hit you?" Hassan like, "Girl, leave me the hell alone. You ain't finna get me caught up in shit."
You know what? That's what I like about Hassan. Well, I was like that too, but that's what I like about Hassan. He know how to go everywhere, and they could be fighting, shooting, and stabbing, and he just, you know what I'm saying? None of the flying bullets ever hit him.
I
I don't know
know,
how he does that.
I know. That's why I was laughing. He like, "Girl, leave me
No,
out of your
no,
mess."
no, because Golden, like I keep telling people, again, I can't tell nobody what to do and how to think. But once you pick a side, you'll be with that side until you flip on them. And when you do flip on them, when the day comes, the other side, they will take you because you're gonna give them information that they want. But now they're gonna
Yeah.
look at you crazy in the end. So the flip flopper is always gonna lose at the end. So that's why if you're gonna choose a side, stick with that side. And if you're gonna stay
Well,
neutral, stay
yeah.
neutral. Stay out of it. It is
Well,
what
you
it
know
is.
what? You're absolutely correct. And I always tried to stay neutral. But I've learned from this, like when you see some patterns and character flaws and you hear people warning you, step back before you get to the point where you're pissed at that
Yeah,
person.
and
Because I was a neutral type of person. I
yeah,
was dealing with vibes and somebody who disliked vibes, but this person has a very jealous hearted, cold spirited individual. And I don't appreciate people giving commentary on me with lies because they're trying to be vindictive and malicious towards someone else. I don't like that because not only are you lying on that person, but you're lying on me, and it's not a good look. Okay, and now you
yeah.
got people out there thinking and believing that mess. But like today,
But
I'm
but
sorry. Go
go
ahead, Hassan.
my bad, Gold. But look at it like this, Golden. everybody on the internet from every has been lied on one way or another. So for me, it's not like I'm better than everybody else. When it comes down, I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? I just
You
listen.
know what,
You know, I hear
sir?
you.
Yeah,
I hear your side, her side, their side, and stay out of it. You know, it doesn't mean you're
well,
wrong. Doesn't mean they're wrong. But I, and that's how I stay neutral. Like, hey, we're cool. You didn't do nothing to me. I'm gonna be cool with you and try to support the best way I can. You know.
right. Well, I commend you on that. But the reality of it is that, like how you said, like everybody lies. I'm not used to people lying all day long. So really, I had no business coming on this app. I didn't know what I was walking into. I should not on this app. I should have stayed where I was, and that was watching, listening to my music, watching health videos, and just watching the homeless stuff, doing what I do, and that was that. When other people came within this community from other places that were messy, that had mental illness situations going on, substance abuse, they tarnished this community. We were not like this. We were not doing this kind of stuff until those specific people came over. And it's just not one I'm talking about. Like, we didn't go giving commentary every day talking about Marcus and bad mouthing him. We were just helping the individual who came to us and told us what took place with it, what her
Yeah.
experience was. But anyway, the fact that I am not used to those kind of people, you know what I'm saying? It's like, for
But
example, I'm not used to that environment. So
yeah.
it annoys me, and I don't like people defaming people. It's not good. It affects people. Like how they thinking, they don't realize how those lies affect people's mental health. Like right now, I'm beginning to believe I'm going to have to move forward with this woman a little bit. I'm gonna have to go really hardcore on her because she's got an issue mentally and she won't stop. And from what I've been told with the R. Kelly sector, she did this same thing. She had us even. I'm not going to even go into details, but I'm not going to tolerate it. And I will
Yeah.
have that woman in jail. Okay, and I will go because, like I said, I'm planning on reaching out to some high power people if she continues. I'm not playing with this sick person.
Yeah. Yeah. I got you. But again, here's another.
And like she went online trying to
But
right.
golden. This is the
Mhm.
internet, right? The internet has all different types of personalities on here.
Right.
So we can't. That's out of our control unless you block them. From the highest educated person to the dumbest person on the
Well,
planet is on the internet.
that's
So
not the issue. What the issue is that when you're trying to get a hate train, you got trolls or you got people who are stupid to believe all that stuff. And you don't want to come on every time you come on, you're seeing all the BS or somebody coming to your channel. Now that I've been doxxed, see, let me give you guys a definition of dox. I'm sure you're intelligent to know what it is. Doxing is when you publicly put people's information out on a platform like social media, like YouTube. Not
yeah,
when you're having a personal conversation with somebody and they're asking you for the information. I'm not going to even get into that because anybody with good sense knows that this woman is lying, and she put on a good show yesterday and was making stuff up. Then when I came back because see, I was accused of giving out this information on a female I didn't even know. Then when I came back and showed it, now I heard they went live and they're trying to justify and clean it up. I'm not tolerating it. Our sister here, MGO, she's no longer tolerating it. Where these
yeah,
people think because they have defamed her 3 times, that doesn't mean that. All you got to do is defame a person 1 time. And if it's affecting their business, affecting their mental health, affecting stuff, affecting their donations coming in, making their organization look bad, you are liable. If you're saying like the other one, and I got to forward that over to MGO, saying everything I said was allegedly, that's not how allegedly works. Allegedly works is when you're really under the impression it's that, and you've tried to make sure that you're providing the proper information, even if it's wrong. But if you're maliciously and intentionally saying all this stuff just to harass the person, to make them look bad, to affect their mental health. You are not going to get away with that. So thinking, and if somebody who's saying that they got a paralegal degree from one of the bottom of the barrel HBCUs and trying to tell people about what never mind. They're going to have to learn the hard way. So anyway,
you send these people a cease and desist letter, and they, instead of they stop, they crank it up even more.
Right. And you got to show them. And I hate doing that. But see, they don't know. I've actually put my own relatives in jail about playing with me. I've sued my own people, you know what I mean? Because I know people will play with you and think that they can. Okay. And speaking of that, I got to get back on the detectives with my aunt. When my dad was sick, she stole over $10,000 of his money out of his bank account. Okay. And I went to the police department. I still got a video of my dad in the bed, and he was not aware. He trusted her. Yeah. And my dad is not stupid, but he was just sick. And when we discovered that, I went down to the hospital. Anyway, so there's still a case. I had presented all of the evidence. Apparently, whichever of the detectives was on it, I don't know what happened, but another detective called me and they wanted me to resubmit it. So I got to go through all of these documents and all these bank statements and stuff to do it again. But I'm not playing with my aunt, okay? Biological aunt. You don't do that. You don't get away with thinking you can get away with stuff because you're going to jail. I try not to, and I gave her opportunities to do the right thing. My dad had told her, bring me back my debit card or whatever. And she was like, okay, and didn't do it. I kept giving her. And then when I heard she was lying on me, when I called my other aunt and she got a whole nother story, I said, oh no. We're not doing this. See, it's when you try to then make an innocent person look bad and you continue to lie, I go harder because now I gotta really teach you a lesson. And if you gonna have to go to jail, that's your problem. Let the other family go visit her. But she robbed my dad, and I'm not tolerating it. And so, do you think if I can do that to my biological aunt? And I've done some other things to some other biological family members that I won't do it to you. You're crazy. Because I love them somewhere, but I don't love what they do. If they've done something, and that's it, that's all. So I ain't nowhere in the world I'm going to let a stray get away with thinking they're going to mess with me or mine. Period.
I know and they don't believe rumbling noise going on. You almost finished driving? Sorry.
I'm on this freeway. You know, we don't have the best. I got the window down too. We don't have the best.
I've been asking the chat, but they said it was fine. But I hear like it's a lot of wind or something. It's a lot of rumbling.
Yeah. Did you have the window down?
Yeah, I do have it kind of down and cracked. I'm almost done, you all. Oh, my knee is hurting me. So. Anyway, you all
did an hour, so I said everything I had to say. I think I covered everybody in the streets. But whatever Golden have to say, and then we're gonna get off here.
So I know I was listening, and I know you covered to go watch D because she has some. I'm not gonna say what she said in that she had a few lies today, but go watch them. And I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but y'all gonna be shocked when you hear one of them. So don't go now. Y'all stay here with Vibe.
That's exactly why I chose my words very carefully, because I didn't want nobody tomorrow to move whatever. No, just go here and you'll hear what happened. Okay?
Yeah.
So, and you know what I'm talking about, how people love to deflect when something else. No, we're not going there this time. Okay?
Right. And MGO, because as some of you all know, they have some people out here who are playing games. And I noticed that these people are messing with people who have a bit more than them, are running businesses, or their channels are growing. You know, like Vibes' channel is growing. And, you know, sadly, the community, that's a big issue within the Black community, okay? But as we know, MGO has a nonprofit, and I heard that someone mentioned something about her nonprofit and tax write-offs. It just goes to show you how ignorant they are, because nonprofits, you don't have to write off taxes. You only do that for businesses and for profit corporations.
I I know
So I'm sorry.
I know of a few things that they actually bought them or
Vibes, where are
not,
you?
but I know you can't hear me.
No. You said something. You stopped. Go ahead.
No, I'm still talking. No, I didn't stop. But
Oh,
no, wait. I didn't mean it. No, I don't know. I'm just making sure y'all can hear me.
No, you're
yeah.
good.
Okay.
You're
I'm
good.
sorry.
Good.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I guess I missed it. Go ahead. I thought you went out. Go ahead and finish up.
No,
I'm
it's
sorry.
okay. No, I was just saying that it was a couple stuff that she actually said on here before, like when she'll say, I don't get, like they'll say she get money for all these kids. That's why she keep getting these kids. She actually said before that she don't get money for her kids. She did it the other way. It wasn't for the money, like get the kids for the money. She actually
Right.
legally adopted them. So they're her kids. Oh,
Right.
you say I did go out twice. You said I did go out. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
But
Yeah.
hey,
So yeah, that
vibes.
is slandering on her name. Go ahead, Hassan.
Yeah.
My bad. But Golden Vibes Queen, this has been fun. Appreciate you for bringing me up as always. Hopefully everybody cools down, but it is what it is. Everybody's grown. You do what you got to do. Salute everybody. Till next time.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Hassan.
Hassan.
Later.
You too.
Yeah. So and then they're going by what are they going by to even believe this? Is this something they knew, somebody who knew her? Like they're just making up stuff so it's malicious, and they're trying to cause mental distress and harm on this woman, emotional distress. So because they want to do that, they just need to pay for it, period. And they continue, but these are people who have nothing. Even the one who has a job, they have nothing going. Okay, because nobody, you know what I'm saying, it goes to show you, the type of character of a person they are, to even think that's okay to do that. But they're the main ones who want to cry when somebody is bothering them, when another deranged person online is doing them in. They want to cry.
Yeah.
And it's not right, and they're not right.
You know, so these people can't be respected in any kind of way. Because today I'm looking, I'm like, you know what? I'll sit over here and I'll be quiet and I'll mind my business and I don't say anything. And people just attack me every day, all day. Right? But
Right.
when they ask getting hot water with other people, they don't exhibit that same energy. I started
No.
clear as day today. They
Yeah.
don't put in all that going live 5 times and going off, and not today.
Yeah.
Why? You need to have the same energy for everybody. And that's why I say I don't come on live and bash this one and that one and that one. The one over there, I only brought her up just to say, girl, I got you. Like, no, I'm not engaging because I need to keep my hands clean. He done slandered my name several times on here. And then come back on here and say I was just joking and all kind of shit.
Well, she could just joke when they start deducting 25% of that paycheck. These people got to learn. Or when the job finds out about the poor character and say, you know what, we don't want you on our job, talking about the disabled, and we you know what I mean, just those kind of things. We don't want that, and you're gonna have to probably find you something else. Thanks for your service.
No, but
You know.
I even left you a comment earlier, and I said no. These people will not be mentioned in the castle. Why?
Yeah. Right.
Why? I
Oh
don't
no, because
forgot
we're not going
about you.
to.
I don't forgot
Yeah.
about your ass. When you
Yeah.
disappeared, I forgot about you. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say to the people that send me stuff, don't send it to me because I might end up needing it. But me
Yeah.
personally, come into your shit to watch it, no, I'm
We're
good.
not
For what?
promoting them. Yeah.
For what?
And
No.
that's why I
Golden,
told you I'm
let me
new at
tell you
this.
something. Let me tell you something. When somebody have a track record on the internet, I don't give a damn what you telling me. My shit ain't as fucked up as yours, though. So ain't nothing you could tell me at all.
Oh, our girl is 31 today. Happy birthday, Monique. You know I love you because you're an LA girl, but you know I don't tolerate you trying to lie, to manipulate and get money out of people and lie on people. She's another one that would do a lot of lying. You know I don't play that. But people can say what they want to say because while they were saying all that, you know I was sending you an allowance. I just was like, I wouldn't tolerate nothing like that with anybody. It's not right. But yeah, while people was doing all that talking, the only reason why I was on Monique's butt because I found her a shelter and she was trying to play game. And when I went to trying to tell her, I'm sorry, 1 minute.
But yeah, I'm here. Thank you, Wade. You said happy birthday to my Monique. Wishing you the best. I know. All we could do is wish Monique the best at this point. I never really gave any bad reaction about her. I didn't even do that many reaction about Monique. Seriously. And she kind of used to just be in her own world over there. It's just 1 or 2 times I had actually, gave commentary about her. Yeah. And then she was gone. Garcia said, I think people confuse adopted and fostering. Thank you so much. And it just showed their ignorance every time they talk.
Yeah.
They straight up just assume, oh, she got to be getting money for them kids. Like, stop. Just ignorant.
And then they would, instead of them trying to learn, this is what I realized. They don't want to hear like stories. They don't want to learn. They just want to, they're ignorant. This is why they're not going to ever have much of anything. They're too ignorant. They don't want to learn from people who have been through stuff, who can share it with you, how to grow, like she said, because even with fostering, the child can start off as a foster parent, but once they start the adoption, unless the parents don't have a lot of money, they don't get any money. And if the parents don't have a lot of money, they're getting welfare or something for them, I believe. Unless, you know what I'm saying? But
1 second.
Yeah.
Hey, Drea. You say hi, everyone. Just popping in to say hello. It's Thanksgiving weekend and my grandson's birthday. Well, happy birthday to your grandson, Drea. And it's so good to see you, girl. You are missed out here in these YouTube streets, honey. Drea with the chopper. I cannot wait for you to come back. Yes, it's not the same. The whole energy shifted in the castle. It's not the same with all our people, and Drea is one of them. So, but I understand real life first. She's busy. You see, she says Thanksgiving weekend in Canada. So yeah, that's what's up. I never knew that they had. So their Thanksgiving is October and ours is November.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what's crazy? In Jamaica, we don't have a Thanksgiving. So actually, that was always huge. I was like, oh, I want to celebrate Thanksgiving. So then you have the turkey, you have this, and that is different. Not to get too much off topic, but you get what I'm saying? Different country, different cultures. I never even thought about, wow, Canada have Thanksgiving too. You see, I went out again. Yeah, I'm not finna stay here long. I don't know what's going on.
Drea, what did you cook? I'm sorry.
But thank you so much for saying. You say I went out again. Yeah, I don't want to drag the live too much. So that's why I'm going to just hush, let go and say whatever she got to say, and then I'm going to go.
Okay, yeah. Hey, Drea.
You remember what Castle they did tell us they willing for an hour, but 2, 3, 4 hours, if we're not popping, then they out of here. Remember they told us?
Right, okay. Yeah, well, they said like max 2, maybe. Okay, well, we can start wrapping it up.
Golden. What I'm saying is, if you had something to say, then we can. But overall, I'm done. I don't have nothing else to say.
I don't really have much to say, because we've already directed them over to the different channels. I'm not going to say too much of the other stuff and the negativity. And for those who think I'm going to give out my police reports or anything else, it's not happening. Okay? It ain't happening. So believe whatever you want to believe. Don't worry about my business. Worry about yours. Period, point blank. And I wish Hassan was back on, because I was going to share with him. That at this point, like all these people on this internet, like the ones who I'm engaging with, I am. But really, these people on this internet mean nothing to me. I can't do business with them. I can't network with them. I can't grow anything with them. So really, it doesn't matter what they say or think. They're way somewhere else or wherever else. So I'm just going to leave it like that. But the one thing I won't tolerate is for somebody to use their platform, YouTube's platform, because I'm writing them about this. You're not going to use YouTube's platform to defame people, to cause emotional distress. And if YouTube doesn't do anything about it, YouTube will be sued. And I don't think they want to be sued for an insignificant bum that's not really bringing them in any kind of money. It's really not worth it. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm definitely writing a letter to the legal department. I will not tolerate it. Will not.
Go ahead, Goldie.
Breaking federal laws by publicly putting people's information out on their platform. And if they're going to tolerate that, then they're going to be sued. Just all of those kind of things. Me receiving even though I was doxxed again yesterday, that's going to be handled. But the person who is the root of the problem, for the reason why this person was able to dox me, everything that somebody does, she's going to be responsible for it, because it wouldn't be out here. Okay. The phone calls that I received, she's going to be responsible for it. He's going to be responsible for the stuff that he's doing, because it's been nonstop since last year, and I haven't did anything to this man. However, what he did put out there, it was because of her, and I'm going to make sure she's responsible for it. And anybody else want to go down with her, they can. As far as all of the little stupid opinions, because now they just really show me that they dumb to keep believing this woman. You don't have to. I supported this woman, and I saw how she was. And I did not intervene or say anything when I knew she was wrong. I just kept quiet. So anyway, giving out police reports is silly. I'm not giving out that. I'm not have to prove a thing. I showed you what I was doing because I was showing them. I mean, that's all I'm doing. I'm not asking nobody on here, can you give me money to go get a police report? I don't have to do a thing. But what they need to do is keep my name out of their mouth. And if they ready to go to jail and they ready to have a nice little vacation and eat for free, then let them go ahead. But cyber stalking, the harassment, the federal law breaking, publicly doxing somebody, all that other stuff that other one talking about, he don't know the definition of doxing. And like I said, whatever this woman was showing you, she was misleading and she was narrating the stuff, and she ain't told them and explained why she called me that many times. And we would be on the phone talking, and then she was like, "Oh, for real, send that to me." And then I was a beautiful butterfly, not beautiful butterfly, never mind her. Black Diamond, beautiful butterfly's history. She's another silly one. Black Diamond, she had enough good sense to ask, was she giving you some of that stuff for commentary? She knew that some of that stuff she was showing her, like with eye patch, I was helping her with research so she could have a good show. But you know what? What I gave her is what I gave her. And now I'm giving it to the castle, because I was supporting her and the castle, but I was helping her with some commentary. So you know what? When we start this project, and when I'm able to do all the research to find out all the stuff, Vibes Queen will be the one featuring it on her channel. No, I mean, it's silly for someone to want you to give it out. Right. Like, what you think you're doing? You think that you manipulate me? I don't believe she did it. She ain't did it. She just stood out in front of the police station and videotaped it. Well, believe it. I don't care what you believe. I really don't want them to know. I really was regretting that I did that. because I'm the type of person that'll sneak up on you. So really, I was regretting that I even said, oh, I'm going to the police station. Oh, I'm posting it. Sometimes I do that for the dummies because, see, they dumb. So sometimes they got to see something to say, uh-oh, she for real. Instead of just saying, you know what, let me leave this alone because this is breaking the law. But it doesn't matter with them. And I wish I wouldn't have. But guess what? They won't know anything else that I'm doing. And they won't know the other things that I've already did. I should have kept quiet like I had been already keeping quiet. I watched two ladies in West Virginia arguing on TikTok a couple of weeks ago. One went to the law. She lied a lot, though. And the other lady got locked up for cyberbullying. Yeah. I just posted about a woman who was wanted now for cyber stalking and cyberbullying. And just happens when I was in the police department yesterday, the guy, he had an accent. And anyway, he was from Trinidad. And I was telling him about some of the things that was going on. And I actually shared what was going on with MGO too. And I said, it appears that, these people are like some insignificant bums, a lot of them. And I said, it appears that they're really trying to really go in on people who they might think might be doing a little bit better than them. And anyway, he was telling me, he said, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. He said that I went through something like that too. I didn't go into details because I was trying to get my stuff, you know what I'm saying? And plus he had to work and, they had other policemen in there. I don't know if one was his boss or not. However, he told me he went through it too. And I was wondering, is that what made him he was a younger guy. And I was wondering, is that what made him become a policeman? I don't know. But, hey, Rack. So, but yeah, because the reality of it is that these people are too far. And let's just say I took it to the streets. They're not coming down here to go man to man with a man that I know or with my man and to be face to face with a man and handle it. It's just going to be through this screen. And I'm not going to keep going through it. So really my only option is to handle it legally. Because you can go online, tell them, leave me alone, stop lying on me. Like I can see if they're telling the truth. But they're lying and making stuff up. Leave me alone, stop lying on me, whatever. And they're using this platform to do it. But they're not going to come. They're not going to meet you face to face. You're not going to be able to beat them up. You're not going to be able to. So the only other option I have is to deal with the authorities and some courts. Seriously. That's it. We're too far away.
You mean to
this
tell
would not
me
be
I've
going
been sitting here. We've been sitting here for an hour and 22 minutes golden, and not even 30 people like the video all this time we've been live? Why even bother?
Okay. Well, we're going to be...
not even 30 likes on a video?
Yeah. Can y'all hit the like button or we going? And you're going to have to just go on over there and watch the videos and leave us alone. And for those who are willing, you see Vibes Queen's Cash App. No, she didn't tell me to do this. Okay, I'm doing it. Hit the Cash App. Hit the Super Chat. Let's support our girl. Okay. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Let me put y'all on mute.
Every time my channel be doing just fine, it's always that's why I'm saying crab in a barrel. They always find a way to try to knock your girl down. That's the same way they did last year. Channel booming, 300 and some people in the chat. Boom. Always something. Then the number one reason, the number one thing that they do, try to come for my character. That's the fucked up part about it. And then when my shit be all messed up, then I got to be strong enough to dig it back out the ground and revive everything, right? And then when you get it back right, like I just did the other day, they try to knock your girl down again. But I'm a fighter, okay? I'm a fighter. Right now, we probably would have been double the people. It's okay. We still got 52. We still got hope, okay? So it is what it is. We don't give up.
Yeah. And sometimes that's just business. You go through seasons. And it's okay because the ones who are here are supposed to be here. Out with the old, in with the new and approved. Yeah. Or out with the rotten.
It just show you though. It just show you the impact that all this slander take on people's business. YouTube is a business. But then when
Yeah,
people sit there and say, well, I'm going to put papers on you because you're slandering my name and messing up my business, then they want to cry and act like they're a victim. Y'all
right.
sit out here and y'all accuse me of so much crap. That's why I said it be my own people that fight against me the hardest every time. Every time.
And the
Thank
sad
you,
part, I
Joya.
know I saw the game long ago. They saw Vibes' channel growing, the financial support was coming in, and they watching and they hating, and their mouth was
Mm-hmm.
foaming. Okay, they tried to come for me like they was pretending like they was so caring for me. I ain't no fool. I'm playing it off. I appreciate y'all looking out for me, good looking out. Don't you know? I know these people don't care nothing about me. I knew the game. Oh yeah, she wasn't fighting for you. She ain't supposed to fight for me. We
Thank you,
on
Joya.
the internet, you know what I'm saying? The thing is that it shouldn't even been like that because I didn't come on that panel to fight. I was trying to explain something. And because I made the biggest mistake by going on an idiot's panel, who that's what they wanted. They wanted the BS. And then as they're hollering and screaming and I'm talking, he muted me. But the reality is I wasn't going to do too much arguing anyway. I don't like that beef sector arguing. And that's the reason why I don't watch the beef. I'm not Yeah, for those who enjoy beef sector, that's what you do. But when I found out, when I went on there one time and I was watching, and I'm like, how can they even understand each other? Everybody just hollering and screaming. I don't get down like that. Now we got a debate going on, and we disagreeing, and we going back and forth. But when people start trying to over talk, and when you can't be heard, or the people can't hear what you, then I got to get louder and all that kind of stuff. I'm not going through all that. Just a bunch of hollering and screaming. We can have a debate, but I'm not doing that. So I don't get down like that. Well, everybody just hollering at one time. What can they hear me? Because I can't hear them. So what was the point? So I wasn't gonna do too much of that anyway. I might say a few things when they kept on going, just like the other day when I was on that panel and they kept going and go. I said, let me get on off of here. These, you know what? They just gonna do this with themselves. They're miserable. I'm gonna tell you something. Some of these people who go around here harassing people all day, they're miserable. So they come here as a form of therapy, and it's therapeutic to try to make other people miserable, and they feel good and they laugh because they so messed up and they going through so much. Okay. But like I said, I knew the plays and I'm just, playing with it. I knew what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? I know that they getting mad because they see this woman's like just as well as I could tell her channel's going, she is aware of it and she has showed me her gratitude and I don't mind doing it. I've helped other people's businesses grow. That's what we're supposed to do. But see, they don't know anything about that, and they ain't came from what I came from. Yeah, there I go again, talking about my family. Yeah, because that's what I was taught from folks that were old school, that went through a lot as blacks, and went through a lot of pain and suffering and enduring stuff to where we have more opportunities, and we're screwing them up. And then the opportunities, we're then trying to tear down some of the blacks who's taking advantage of the opportunity. So yeah, I'm talking about it.
Golden, can you look at the private chat, please? You know how to get to it?
Okay, 1 minute. Okay.
Thank you. Forgiving said, yep, even trying to control Golden with where she spends her own money. I know Forgiving.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Yeah, so I'm
It's
just
all
about
good.
done, and Vibes, if you're ready to wrap it up, I'm gonna drop down because really I'm still in the mix of things, and I'm out and about.
Yeah, because it's still
So
early. It's just 9:30 for you.
yeah, right. But we all just sit up online. All these ladies, like people don't make sure that their families is taken care of first. Their spouses is in bed. Yeah, he full, she full. The children is tucked in, and then that's when you have your me time. I've always had my me time late at night and early in the morning from my family, where
You
you
know
don't
what?
have no interruption.
I see another lie about to start being spinning, and I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get off here. But if everybody think back to when all this drama started with me and Ice Cube, me and Golden wasn't cool like that back then. Okay? So there's no such thing as Golden could give me any picture of Chase, her Ice Cube kids. I see a lie brewing up already. Me and Golden was never cool like that. We
No,
never even was talking offline. So Golden
nope.
can't give me no Chase kids pictures, okay?
I don't even know what Chase Kid's picture. I know that little. See, that's what I'm saying. He gonna cause his wife to be paying a whole bunch of money to Golden. He don't something wrong with him, and you know what I'm saying. And if she don't take this shit serious, her pockets is, and then she'll see the seriousness of it, of being with a
I just needed
employee.
to say that. I just needed to say that
Uh-huh.
ahead of time. Golden did never give me all these people talking about she whatever with kids picture and all this shit. Golden ain't never gave me nobody kids picture, okay? So I needed to say that. Yeah.
And Ice
She didn't
knows that
give
I
me
ain't
no
got no
Chase,
pictures of her
no
kids.
nobody.
Yeah. But my thing is, if Golden gave you this picture, if I gave you this picture, did you tell him that or did I tell him that? So what you talking to him behind the scenes, or am I talking to him behind the scenes and telling him this? Where this picture at? Where you know what I'm saying? So if anybody want to believe the dumb shit, I can't be entertained with lies. Like, if I'm gonna be entertained, at least it's gonna be like a play on stage. Maybe I ought to be sharing plays in that area, because if these people want entertainment, just go do some entertainment. I always go and get entertainment, or I pay for my mother and my uncle to go watch musicals and stuff. If you all want to be entertained, you want to be entertained with a bunch of lies. I mean, it's crazy.
That's exactly why I said we're gonna move on talking to other people, and then when we talk about these people, nobody won't even know who these people are. So it is what it is.
Right. Right.
And yeah, tomorrow I don't know, but the thing is, when we go live on membership, nobody out here have nothing to talk about the next day. So I be feeling bad because I miss the people that don't have a membership. But seriously, when we go live on membership, they don't have nothing to talk about the next day.
Yeah. No, they do, because now you're on membership. Now they mad. They mad because they didn't get to hear it. This is crazy. It goes on and on and on. But if they think that they're gonna get away with, like, if you want to bother people, walk out your little raggedy ass door, go on down the street and go harass some folks. Go mess with your neighbor next door. Why don't you and your neighbor across the street have a fight? Go on. You want problems?
So yeah. So if y'all don't remember, before the lies start, her first interview, Ice Cube, the first interview she ever did talking about me was July 6, 2024. Okay? July 6th. And me and Golden was not cool nowhere around that time. So Golden could never possibly give me anything on that lady. Okay?
Nope.
Y'all know when my channel went down, the castle, in December. So make it make sense. Yeah. You see how we cleared that up before the lie even started spinning?
Mm-hmm. It's sickening. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see how these people are, and I like some of the people over there who support him, but I couldn't mentally tolerate it. I could not support that dude for that long, knowing that he's lying on people maliciously and doing all this kind of crazy stuff. It's crazy. Might as well just go on and work at a mental ward. Mm-hmm.
But Golden, I'm trying to show you, and this where the deflection come in. That's why the whole live, what I said.
Right.
Go to D, go see who D was arguing with, so nobody try to move that goalpost. The whole live.
Okay, well, I don't want no, because I can't, because let me go mess with these people across the street there. Well, yeah, let me make up a story. Let me see. I need some content, because I'm too dumb. I can't just educate folks and keep people, or just make jokes and be a comedian. Let me figure out some content here. Let me see. Oh, I know one. And
no, nobody not saying go attack D. That's not the message I'm trying to paint. No. What I'm saying is, I intentionally didn't drop down in her life today. I don't want nobody to start deflecting. You come out here every day and you attack people. Now stand in the goddamn paint. Okay? Yeah. Or you getting that work somewhere else. That's what that is. Period. That's why I made sure I said, no, I don't give commentary about these people.
Yeah.
You see,
So
I want to make one thing clear. If I bullied someone on this app, it's because they were a bully and I was giving them a taste of their medicine and they started with me first, point blank, period. Exactly.
that's
With some
right. Can y'all
exclamations, okay?
can y'all hit the like button? I don't we can we because I got some tea that I ain't gonna tell y'all until y'all look and see how many likes it is, vibes.
Let them come back tomorrow. We've been here way too long for us to not even have 50 likes. We ain't even at 40. What we
Okay, well no,
doing?
we're gonna have to get to at least 45 before I tell it. If not, yeah, we'll see you tomorrow when you're ready to hit the like
Let them
button.
come back tomorrow. Let them come back
Yeah.
tomorrow. I ain't
Okay,
trying to
so we're
be
gonna
here
wrap
long.
this up.
I ain't trying to be rude, but I'm
Yeah.
not trying to be here long.
Well, I'm gonna
Yeah?
drop down, okay? I'm
You'll
gonna
hear
drop
tomorrow
down.
that I was rushing you off and this.
Oh
I messaged
no,
you in the
I'm
private
ready
chat.
to,
You know what I messaged you
yeah,
in the
yeah, I'm
private
ready
chat.
to
You
get off
know what's
anyway.
going on.
Yeah.
Go ahead. We
Well,
talking
guess
over
what,
each other.
y'all? Yeah, guess what, y'all? I'm gonna go.
I can't hear you,
I'm
Golden.
him, and I'm not gonna have time for y'all. I said, can y'all hear me? Because I'm kind of in some heels. Can y'all hear me?
It was
Can
going
you
in
hear
and
me?
out. Yeah, now I can.
It's probably a bad area because I'm kind of like in heels. I'm going to go see my son. And you know, the son that they said I threw away and I'm neglectful. So I can't be on here anyway because I'm about to see my baby boy real fast. So I can't be on here. So I got to drop down anyway because I'm like right up the street. Okay, y'all?
Okay. All right.
Okay, thank you, Vibes. Thanks, everyone. I'm dropping down and going in the chat.
Be safe. Yeah, have a good
Thank
night,
you.
y'all. You say it was breaking up, but now it's fine. Thank you, Gracia. Well, yeah, guys, I did not plan to be here long. I have other stuff going on, so I figure I'm going to hop on and I'm going to give y'all the rundown, and then we're going to go, okay? Because I'm always mindful, too, of the people that support us. They don't like really, really long lives. And y'all already, I listen to y'all. I listen. Y'all be telling me, girl, if the live ain't popping and it's so juicy, we ain't trying to watch 3 hours. So I'm very mindful of the, feedback that we receive. So yeah, we'll just chop it here and then come back tomorrow. And guys, please remember, in the beginning of this live, I was saying that we was gonna come back and we're gonna talk about, if you go to Marcus' channel, the last 5 videos, okay? I'm not going to pull them all apart and tell every little detail, but the highlights, we're going to talk about it. So it was a 2 with Quita. Quita did an interview, and then it was after an interview, it was a separate video. So it was 2 of them. Then the young man that said he was going to spend the rest of his life in prison, that guy, and there was somebody else. Oh, Chris. Chris, roommate passed. R.I.P. So yeah, we got to talk about all of them, okay? Good night, everybody. Good night, Drea. And shout out to Rack and Copper. They've been holding the chat down. Oh, thank you so much, Golden. I don't even have my other chat up. I had done shut it down because I thought I was gonna go. I guess I should have waited till I ended the live. I had done powered off my other device because I don't need it no more. So now I can't even see. I didn't think anything else was gonna happen. I can't see who got the membership, y'all. But whoever it was that got the membership, I can't see it right now, but welcome to the castle. All right? You said, okay, I'll catch up tonight. Okay, Drea. And protect your peace, girl. I thought maybe somebody was going to say it in the chat, but okay. Thank you so much, Golden, and have a good night, y'all. It's a DJ Fifth. Okay. Welcome to the castle. See y'all later, guys. Have a good night.